Okay. Die eerste ding wat julle hier moet sien is dat daai twee x het nie dieselfde eksponent nie. You see that the one is x to the power of a half and the other one is x to the power of a quarter. So it's a bit more complicated. Okay. The other thing that you have to see is that my exponents can be simplified to a 2-to-1 ratio. What do I mean by that? Do you agree that half is double the size of a quarter? If you get half a pizza, you get double as much as someone else who gets quarter of a pizza. Okay? So in other words, the one is double the size of the other one. Now, I'm going to show you a method that I prefer. But if you have extra classes somewhere and they do another method, use that one. Okay? So use whatever you feel comfortable with. But they call this the K method. Set K equal to x to the power of the smaller of the two exponents. So wat ook al die kleiner een is van die twee. So tussen 'n half en 'n kwart, wat is die kleinste? 'n Kwart, né? Nee? Partykeer raak ons nie mekaar omdat 4 groter is as 2. So I'm going to set k equal to x to the power of a quarter. And because you did that, it will mean that you'll be able to write this one as k squared. Kyk gou vinnig of julle saamstem. You guys agree? X to the power of a quarter to the power of 2 gives you x to the power of a half again. So I just put a k in there. Okay, so that'll be k squared. This will be 3k, and this is negative 18. What's that? What do we call an equation like that? A trinomial. It's a quadratic trinomial. So we can factorize that. Are you guys following? I'll do 2 more examples with you. Okay? Good. So dan kan ek sê as ek hom gaan faktoriseer, is dit k plus 6 en k minus 3 is gelyk aan 0. Die k is net om jou te help dat jy nie met eksponente wat weird is werk. Okay, so the k is just a placeholder. It just helps you to factorize more easily. Because this is easier to factorize than this. Do you guys agree? Like the k squared plus 3k minus 18 is easier to factorize. Are you guys awake? Julle is gefrek vandag, né? Moe geswem. Okay, in other words, k can either be equal to negative 6 or k can be equal to 3. But we're not trying to solve for k, we're trying to solve for x. So at this point, I'm going to substitute the x to the power of a quarter back in. So die k het eintlik nou net sy plek gehou vir 'n rukkie, maar ons het hom nie meer nodig nie. He can leave now. He's been holding a place. We don't need him anymore. So I'm doing this, but the opposite. So what did we do? We factorized. And then we substituted the x back. Okay, kyk gou na hierdie. That's similar to the homework you just had. What do we do to get rid of a to the power of a quarter? We just say to the power of 4 on both sides. 81, isn't it? But this one cannot be solved. And I'll tell you why. It's coming, it's coming. We hope. Okay. If the bottom part of the equation, as die noemer 'n ewige getal is, dan kan hy nie vir jou 'n negatiewe antwoord gee nie. Do I need to prove that to you guys? Obviously I do. We question everything. How can we write this? We can write it as that. Do you guys agree? No? Okay. Type into your calculator die vierde magswortel and then any negative number. So type in that it's a 4 there and then you put any negative number there. It doesn't matter which negative number. Math error. It does not exist. Okay. Ons kry nie so iets soos 'n vierkantswortel of 'n vierde magswortel of 'n sesde magswortel of 'n tiende magswortel van 'n negatiewe getal. So the moment that that is an even number at the bottom of the fraction, it cannot be equal to a negative number. Yes. You have to write no solution. You're getting a mark for knowing that it doesn't have a solution from there. Okay, I'm going to do another one with you guys. These are more difficult, so don't stress if you don't get it immediately. Which one of those two is the smaller exponent, the half or the quarter? Die kwart, né? So ek gaan sê, ek gaan k in die plek van x tot die mag 'n kwart gaan instel. Wat beteken hierdie word k kwadraat? Like so. Dan faktoriseer ek. Okay, so k can be equal to 3 or k can be equal to 2. But I'm not trying to solve for k, I'm trying to solve for x. Né? So nou gaan stel ek hom terug. X tot die mag 'n kwart is gelyk aan 3 of x tot die mag 'n kwart is gelyk aan 2. Neither of them is a negative number, so we don't need to stress about that. Ag. Okay. Goed. Vir die laaste stukkie van die probeer gaan ek vir julle 2 gee om op julle eie te doen. Hulle kom uit 'n oefening uit, maar gaan hulle sommer vir julle op die bord neerskryf and then we're going to mark them in the next period. So these are from exercise 9 on page 13 and I'm going to give you number 2. That looks like this. And number 4, that looks like this.